Just 2 days to go for the world's biggest single-day election. Candidates in Indonesia have finished campaigning and await the voters' verdict. And one person has emerged as the kingmaker. He is not contesting President Joko Widodo. Saiful Bahri Ismail looks at how the so-called Jokowi effect has influenced the electoral landscape.
The Jakarta-Bandung high-speed train is the pride of Indonesia. The train, called Whoosh, is not only the first in the country, but also in Southeast Asia. It has served more than 1 million passengers since it started commercial operations in October last year. Whoosh has a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour. At this speed, it's still a very comfortable ride. The train is designed with precision engineering, and its suspension systems reduce vibrations and noise, providing a smooth, stable, and quiet journey. The project was seen as another achievement for Indonesian President Joko Widodo, despite being beset by cost overruns and delays. His drive to develop infrastructure in the country is one of the reasons his public approval rating remains securely on track. More than 75% of Indonesians approve of his work, which is unusually high for an outgoing president.
Saya melihat kinerja Pak Jokowi dalam 2 periode ya, dalam 10 tahun ini, pembangunan saya kira sangat baik sekali ya. Artinya menghubungkan jalur-jalur transportasi yang saat ini pencapaiannya sangat luar biasa.
Despite Mr. Widodo's popularity, he is unable to participate in February's election as he is constitutionally prohibited from seeking a third term in office. Indonesians have accused Mr. Widodo of building a political dynasty after the Constitutional Court paved the way for his eldest son, Gibran Rakabuming Raka, to contest the election. The decision drew criticism of nepotism, as the head of the court then was Mr. Widodo's brother-in-law and Mr. Gibran's uncle.
Dengan keputusan peraturan ini, secara langsung akan membangkitkan nilai-nilai Orba yang dulu kita tentang, yaitu tentang nepotisme. Di sini merupakan awal dari nepotisme. Kebijakan ini merupakan sebuah catatan demokrasi di Indonesia.
Mr. Gibran is contesting the election as the running mate of presidential candidate Prabowo Subianto. The pair are the front runners in the race, and Mr. Widodo is believed to be covertly marshalling support for Mr. Prabowo to ensure victory for his son. They are backed by Projo, a large network of volunteers who helped Mr. Widodo secure his election victories in 2014 and 2019.
Dengan masuknya Mas Gibran di pasangan cawapresnya Pak Prabowo, ini kemudian memperjelas posisi Pak Jokowi. Saya pikir bukan Projo atau Mas Gibran yang punya efek besar. Yang punya efek besar adalah Pak Jokowi. Orang sekarang sudah tidak lagi bertanya-tanya di mana posisi Pak Jokowi. Semuanya sudah jelas.
Election campaign across Indonesia have reached fever pitch with posters featuring candidates for the 14th February polls. But Mr. Widodo's face is also prominently displayed on these posters, even though he's not in the running. Furthermore, Mr. Widodo is busy with his political trademark of blusukan, or impromptu visits across Indonesia during the election campaign period.
Blusukan is one of the most effective way of Jokowi to maintain his close relationship with the voters, and also through blusukan he can continue to distribute bantuan sosial and so on and so forth. And one of the reasons why the public is approving Jokowi's performance is because the government, through the president, is perceived to be always providing social assistance to the public.
Political observers said they expect Mr. Widodo to continue with his blusukan at least until the pair of presidential candidates of his choice wins the election.
Presiden itu boleh loh kampanye. Presiden itu boleh loh memihak. Boleh. Tapi yang paling penting waktu kampanye tidak boleh menggunakan fasilitas negara.
Mr. Widodo said he will go back to his hometown of Solo in central Java after he steps down and be an ordinary citizen. However, observers believe Mr. Widodo still has high ambitions. He and his family wield a lot of influence and will continue to play a significant part in shaping politics in Indonesia. Saiful Bahri Ismail, CNA, Jakarta.